during the daytime, how we to notice I'm low carb diet during the one meal?
That's actually we only talk about the carb.
Yes.
We don't talk about how much fat do you eat and how much protein do you eat.
Yes.
Okay. So in ketogenic diet, you eat 60-70% fat.
So low carb will be more focused on the carb.
Yes.
What we eat in one meal.
In low carb, what happens is in one meal you're gonna have 60-70% fat, and then you have 10-15% or even up to 20% of protein, and then 5% carb.
It's quite complicated to calculate it.
It's very complicated to calculate, and that's why you end up adding more fat, because most ketogenic diet you don't have enough fat. So you have people adding butter to the coffee to increase your fat intake. You have people putting big slab of butter on your food, which is butter on top of the steak. No, on the bread, on the steak. Okay, because you just don't. 50 grams of carb is only like a couple spoonful of rice. Okay, then you cannot put a piece of toast. So what they do is that they put butter on, say, mushrooms, on top of the mushroom, and cook it up. You fry your mushroom in butter. Okay, and then put the butter on top of your steak.
Some people will be confused. Is the low carb diet is good for me or good for different kind of age?
I would say ketogenic diet is good for losing weight, short-term losing weight. It's good for diabetic patients. It's good for people who have seizure disorder and some other medical problems. For low carb diet, which is between 10 to 20%, those are actually good for people who want to lose weight and want to maintain the ideal weight all through their life. So when you eat like that, to me, will be the perfect. Okay, so you eat a lot more vegetables, you eat a lot more, some oil, good oil, I mean fat, and some protein. So for low carb diet, you can have some carbohydrate and some vegetables.
Yes.
For ketogenic diet, you cannot even have carb because many vegetables have already some carb in it.
Yes.
So they end up not even eating vegetable, no fruit, because there are lots of carb in the food. So they just basically eating fat, protein, and that's a little bit of for vegetable.
Okay, so the vegetable still have a carb on it. Okay.
So like broccoli have lots of carbs in it. And some people mistaken, many root vegetable as no carb.
Yes.
Like beets have lots of carbs in it, and turnips and carrots, they all have carbs in it. So
that's the reason normal people we quite confused.
Yes. Normal people have been bombarded with, in my opinion, misinformation.
Yes.
Okay, used to be low fat is best for 20-30 years. Now all of a sudden we come back, low carb is best. Okay. Now people scratch their head and say, no, what do I eat now? Because all along they say you cannot eat eggs, you cannot eat saturated fat in butters, and you cannot eat steaks, and you cannot eat pork. All these animal protein now is you need to eat more of that now. So that's the confusion comes in. But 30-40 years of ingrained afraid of fat, and all of a sudden overnight changes.
Yes, so this I saw a lot of internet information and then some, but when I was young, and my parents, don't eat a lot of meat and don't eat a lot of fat, and it's not good for you. You should eat a lot of rice because I'm Chinese.
The Chinese, there's a term the Chinese in a 清淡.
Yeah.
No more. What happened is that when you eat not enough fat, is when you switch over to carbohydrate and you substitute carb for fat, and that's the problem in most of people in the diabetes and in the obesity. Okay, so those two are the big problems right now. And even now, when you talk to the older generation, they still think, "Oh, I cannot eat fat."
That's the problem.
I cannot eat eggs and all that because I have diabetes. I have to eat only vegetables and rice and carb.
Yeah.
And they didn't know that this in turn causes more problem on the diabetes status.
So if we eat a lot of carb,
Yes.
we have some disease problem or obesity problem.
Obesity problem and diabetes problem. What people don't know, that a good example would be, I run into many patients in Southeast Asia that keep saying, I have fatty liver, so I cannot eat anything fat.
Yeah.
And they say, well, wait a minute. Fatty liver come from eating too much carb, not from eating fat. Okay. Even doctors here in China say, don't eat fat if you have fatty liver.
Yeah. You can tell everywhere is.
Yes. And the problem of that is that there's a misunderstanding of fat, what the good fat would do to your body.
Okay.
And it was very necessary for your body.
So you can tell right now everybody change a little bit mindset. Even this kind of doctor say eat a lot of good fat, it's good for you.
Yes.
And then it's quite crazy. And then sometimes the people get confused because in traditional way, our education and then our family dinner,
Yes.
we don't eat fat,
Yeah.